Hi, welcome back.
And thank you for opening
Your mind
and your heart
for another dose
of Red Pill Report
with Romy
and Harold.
Let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order.
Fear itself.
A world for the rule of law.
What is up, everybody? I want to welcome y'all to today's episode, and we have an amazing topic for y'all. Then we've got some very personal experiences with it, and this is going to be psychic attack. And we're all going through some stuff right now.
That's right. But before that, how's it doing, guys?
How's it doing?
Hey, before that, we want everybody to go out to our YouTube channel and hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure we get that comment in there to help the Al Gore rhythm. Yeah, get that algorithm going.
Yep. Yeah.
Get your website. Look at Infinite U 77.
That's on all social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Infinite U. The U is spelled out YOU 77. And so this is me commenting. If you see that on the YouTube. On the YouTube, what do I sound like an old person, right?
On the old YouTube.
You on the marijuana? You on that marijuana sticks?
You on that YouTube, aren't you, son?
Yes. All right.
Yeah, so very good. So
what else we got?
We've got a good show, man. I'm excited about the psychic attack topic.
Me too.
And we've got some personal experiences we're going to talk about.
Mm-hmm. But before that, you know, we always like to give y'all a little hint of the things that we use as tools to assist us. So today's little treat is going to be sound and scent.
Ooh.
So we've done the sound before with y'all, and we're going to give y'all two new introductions. Some would you call them some lovely ladies? Are they men? Are they do you have a different personality yet with them?
I'm feeling more of a masculine energy with these guys.
Oh, I get it too, because you told me what where they resonate at. So
they're the lower vibrational chakra.
not to say that men are
what?
Because you're saying they're masculine, and then it's a lower vibrational.
Oh, we're not low vibe guys.
Yeah, we're not low vibe guys.
High vibe guys out there.
We're integrated vibes, so we incorporate the low and the high.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So then I'm excited to learn them.
Yeah.
And I'm getting to know them, and soon I'll be able to.
That's a process, right? Just getting to know them.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's the whole body tuning thing is getting to know your vibration on the inside.
Yeah.
And getting to sit quiet and to resonate with vibrations of your own body, of your own vocal cords.
Yes.
Toning, tools like the bowls. So I'm going to be learning these bowls for the next month or two, and
it's kind of like integrating those harmonic frequencies into your frequency codex.
It's an entrainment type of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about them.
And so I brought, this is from my friend Rocio here in town. So if you ever come out to Unlimited Thoughts, she sells these things. They always have them there anyway. But this one I just bought the other day because I was running low. It's my old bottle. It's my new bottle. And it's called Cosmic Harmony. It's a body mist from Delangel. Yeah, and it's got I forget exactly. Okay, here it is. Man, my eyesight's getting bad. So holy water, essential oils, flowers, fragrance. So this is like some really good stuff. There's more stuff in there, but
nice.
We'll go through it all. So it's just another little tool, a little thing that we use. And so here, tell me if you can smell this. Oh man, here.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
So the smell. So when you're sensing with this,
yes,
sense of smell. Wow, that smells good.
Yeah. It has
What's
its own,
actually happening?
There's a vibration, there's a frequency, and there's hertz that are involved with certain frequencies. And, there's ways, I don't know, we can throw something up whenever you want to do that, Romy, but there's or a link maybe. We were looking into it, and there's different frequencies for different, so you can, just like we work with the chakras and the bowls and all that stuff, there's frequencies that also correlate with those. And when you work with them, you're just working with alchemy, right? Vibration, frequencies, energy, sound, light. Oh, and I got this guy. While you're looking for that, Romy, let me show him my new little...
Oh, yeah. Look at that
my
behind
baby.
you.
It's my baby. It's my baby right here. So... let me clear my throat. All right. Sorry. I'm just, when I get it, I get so hyped up because it's like, wow. So I just popped this out of the mold the other day. You've got a Centimani stone there. You've got this gridded with some quartz points that are actually wrapped in copper. You've got the UV light. I added a ground. I can't find the wire that connects there, but a ground. You can plug it into the wall. You've got more magnets and coils. You got over 44 different crystals all in here. You've got sphere magnets. Like, this thing is like, oh. So I don't know if anybody feels that through the camera.
Yeah, put that up higher.
Like right there.
Boom, right there. Ooh, wow.
You got labradorite pieces on all four corners.
Good stuff. That's
This is
that's
a
awesome,
beast.
dude. I don't want to call it a beast.
Yeah, I know. I didn't either. I did call it a beast the other day. I was like, beast. But I don't know. I was trying to transmute the...
Eater.
Yeah, right? Yeah, we'll tell you a little bit more about being a beast.
She's a beast. Oh,
later
beast
on.
Oh, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
That was the inspiration of our topic.
Yeah, our topic's going to be great. But we had some stuff go on before we started this, and we're going to get into that. So please... like, subscribe, notification button. You're going to want to follow us along because this is an amazing journey, and we could have almost done it in front of you guys. We just didn't have everything set up. But so we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
So we smelled the scents, right? Y'all smelt it through the camera. That's a way to adjust frequencies, vibrations. Romy, did you find anything?
No, I don't. Something's going on with my internet.
Let's not worry about that. You can do your own research. Hey, we're internet research champions around here, right?
A little lesson on research, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear a topic, plug it in.
Yeah,
You know
man, for real. And ask the question verbatim on your searches. But
a good place to search is DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, DuckDuckGo.
That's where I use.
Yep.
They don't censor. You'll notice the difference between that and Google. You'll get a lot more hits on.
How's that? Is it
like,
am I in the right spot there, bro?
Yeah, it's good. Perfect, actually. So yeah, cool, man. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing.
Hit me up if y'all want a custom piece. They're not cheap, but
yeah.
I got them.
You got pendants too.
I got these pendants too.
Pendants.
Yeah, watch some old videos. I've shown
Pendants
y'all
for
different pieces
days.
for days.
Pendants for days.
Yeah, that's all. That's
Infinite pendants.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Infinite. Pendants.
So,
all right.
So yeah, let me show you my.
Bring your
my
babies
baby
out.
boy.
Bring your babies out. Wee wee.
No, wait, hold on.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Here's
Bring
one,
your babies
here's
out. Poor little bowl. That's not even a little bowl. It's a big one. Look at that big baby over there.
Oh, it's okay, baby.
He's going to be okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. He's about to make you sing.
Check this out. Wow.
Put your headphones on, people. If you don't have headphones on, or if you're in a car, turn it up.
Whoa.
Dang, you found the resonant. You found it.
We're gonna do this again.
Take a deep breath in, people. Oh, sorry, my nose.
You hear that?
Yeah, you can ride the
Man,
waves, man.
Dude, so I have this guy right here.
It's not a baby
And
anymore.
this little guy right here is a different one. So got two. They're both harmonically sound, so they sound well with each other. Here's this one. Sound Healing is where it's at, folks.
Mm-hmm. Get you your tools today.
Yeah, and you don't even need tools. You can just tone, you know.
And we get no money from anybody that we send you to at this point in time. We'd love to be sponsored, but at this point in time, these are our friends.
Yeah, we're sharing.
Yeah.
So,
and we want y'all to thrive too.
Yeah. So,
hey, thrive.
Hey, speaking of thrive,
Put a link.
Yeah, look at the link below, and it's the trailer. The trailer.
Oh yeah, you got the trailer for the film.
Trailer for the film, and you got the link. There's an affiliate link. And we are going to be putting together another viewing party for Thrive 2.
We'll get y'all details soon.
Stay tuned. We've got a lot of different options. We're just trying to boil it down to the best one.
Yes.
For you guys.
Yes.
So yeah.
We want to give y'all the maximum amount of not just, come in and watch an amazing film that gives you a lot of information, but good vibes, an amount of people that will uplift your spirit, a little mingling before, after. I think there's an intermittent part, Q&A. I mean, we really want to give y'all, because we're trying to really keep this free.
Yeah.
And we want to feed you. And we want to show you an amazing film. We want to give you a Q&A. We want to vibe with you and have y'all walk away with some tools, some inspiration, some hope.
Some hope is definitely what we're trying to send. And we're trying to attract the right tribe. To do this.
The High Vibe Tribe.
The High Vibe Tribe. And they're coming around. So it's, the people that are in contact with us or are in our path are there for a reason. And we're all in our mission. We're all living our purpose right now. And and our mission is to wake people up.
Right.
That's why we have this podcast. That's why we do the things we do. That's why we are activists.
Yeah, we've got some other things that, I wish I can divulge some of the stuff that we have planned, but I've been guided to kind of pull back. I told Romy about this. I don't want to. I'm sorry. I'm giving y'all I always mess around. So Amber and I, we watch, when you watch the Marvel movies, they always leave a goose egg or an egg nugget or whatever the hell they call them. What do they call them? Do you know what it is?
A breadcrumb? No.
It's like a breadcrumb or something like that. The funny thing is I'm always like, what the fuck is that? A dinosaur egg? Or what is it? And Amber's like, oh my God, it's called this. and I'm with every movie that comes on, I'm like, man, are they going to leave a gold nugget at the end of this one too? And she's like, oh my God, it's called this. And no, that's only with Marvel. I'm like, nah, let me fast forward through all the credits and see if there's something. So anyway, I don't want to dangle the carrot in front of y'all, but I got to, because I want y'all to subscribe, and hit the notification button and hit the algorithms with us. And we've got some big things planned, but we can't talk about them too much because there's still an option for other people to come in and try to swoop this idea and this inspiration, this thing, but it's going to be very inclusive. And so people that stick around with us are going to not get an opportunity to be a part of a whole new world at night. Not even joking.
Community.
Yes.
Community. We're building community. And it's that's what we're doing.
And it's going to be bigger than what you've ever thought. You've never even dreamed about what we have in store. And when I tell people, they're like, I didn't know you were going to do it like that. And I'm like, yeah, no, we're going to do it like that. And so I implore you, please stay tuned with us. This is so much fun to interact with y'all. Comment below, all that good stuff. And I'm going to stop doing that. We did some sound. We talked about all that. We did our scent. And, man, we got what's going on? What's on our, where are we at next, Romy?
Let's talk about our topic, dude.
Oof. I wanted him to, he's got
we need to start the topic off by an incident that happened yesterday. Not an incident, but yes. A series, right?
Right. A series of events.
A thread of incidents happened yesterday. And what had happened.
See, what now had happened was.
What had happened. Okay, so yesterday was.
I forgot to post our.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh.
I forgot to. Dude. I got it all set up, and I was gonna send it before we even got started.
It would not have been the same.
Sorry, guys.
I would not. My day would have not been the same, bro.
I'm busy. Pardon me.
If you didn't social media while we're recording,
while we're trying to do work. I'm just
actually we should have done that in the beginning of the segment.
We're gonna start over, guys.
Sorry.
Right. I'll be right back. back to your front door.
just kidding.
Welcome back, guys.
All right.
Oh shit,
And we're back.
we're back now.
Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna talk about the topic, right?
Yeah.
And how it fucking started. So yesterday,
Yeah, what was yesterday? Very important day for yesterday.
it was a very important day in history, if you would say.
Right.
So yesterday was the first day of early
voting.
Early voting. So I decided
Get out and
to
vote.
go vote. I went and voted yesterday,
Let your voice be heard.
and
Even if
you
it
know,
may
throughout
be
this whole pandemic, I in these ordinance, this mask ordinance, I've been not comfortable with it. I don't like to wear the mask. I can't really.
I don't like it either.
It's
annoying to me.
It's really uncomfortable. Not so much just uncomfortable, but I don't like the fact that I'm breathing in my own carbon dioxide.
I don't like the fact that someone's telling me what to do and I'm perfectly healthy.
Yeah, that too.
That's just, I'm sorry. Ugh.
And sometimes I don't like to wear a shirt, but I have to when I go into the store.
That's true.
Sometimes I don't like to wear a mask,
Right.
but
And
I have to when I go in the store.
As a business owner too, sometimes we have different policies and things, and
Yeah.
that's the part that sucks, dude. And I know where
Yeah.
you're going with
So-
this. but
so,
go
yeah,
ahead,
you
complete
fucking-
your thought.
So you respect the owners of the establishment. If they say, "Hey, we would like you to wear a mask," and then there's a sign up front,
Yeah.
I'm going to wear the mask, right? And I don't challenge it. I've done it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not even a few times, like a couple.
Right.
And one time at Gold's Gym, I went inside. This is funny. You have to wear your mask to go to the gym, and then once you're at the station, you can take your mask off. But in between stations, you're supposed to put your mask back on.
Yeah, and like the restaurants thing.
Yeah, and exactly. So I'm starting my workout. I'm getting warmed up on the cardio, and I come back to get a drink of water or to buy a bottle of water, and I don't have my mask on. And they're like, "Hey, sir, can you put your mask on?" I'm like, "Well, I was already inside. I was just working out." Well, no, you need to wear. And they explain the rule. You need in between stations, you have to wear your mask. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. Like, this is okay. I had my mask on earlier. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah.
So I left, and so that was the one time I just challenged it. Right? I don't go into every establishment being a dick.
Right.
I'm not a dick.
Yeah.
I stand up for what I believe in, and I've done that more now than I've had in my life because I have my throat chakra cleared.
Yeah.
And
speak your
and I'm
truth.
balanced.
Hear the
You know what
truth.
I'm saying? So, and it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good to be able to speak your truth and call people out, or not people out, but call things out that aren't right. Because if you're silent, you're part of the problem.
You're gonna right.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
that's how I feel about the mask thing, right? Okay, yeah, it doesn't work. It's obviously the masks don't work. People are afraid of the situation, and I get that. There's a lot of fear out there. There's a lot of people with, low immune systems,
right?
And
I don't know we don't know who they live with, and this,
I don't know what they look like,
right?
Yeah. So, I get it, and I have compassion for them, and I show unconditional love for everybody all over the place, and so I get it. But yesterday, dude, was the first day of early voting.
Yeah, so that's express your right.
So if I'm gonna stand up one time and challenge the system that I really truly don't believe in, what's happening?
But still be able to put your energy into this thing through the vote.
Yeah,
right?
and I'm not. So I decided not to wear the mask.
Yeah.
Inside the voting booth.
Right on.
Nobody asked a question.
Good.
Nobody asked me to put my mask on.
You're expressing your American right to do whatever is constitutional at that point in time when you're going to vote. Like, come on now.
They asked me to put rubber gloves on.
Yeah, so you could slap them, right?
And to use a pencil to tap who you're voting for. I did it,
which is okay. And
I'm like, okay, let me put my gloves on while I speak to you with no mask. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, this is really weird, for
Wonky.
you. Yeah. So anyway, so I didn't get challenged, so I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
you know, this is my one time. The one, there, guys, we are in a spiritual war right now. Okay, it's whether you believe it or not. Other people do believe it, and the things are happening, and it's not just a fantasy. It's actually happening,
Right.
and it's happening around you. It's happening in you, in your mind, and
It's also that. What did you call it? The Mr. Smith effect.
yeah, the Mr. Smith effect. Yeah, so people are being activated. What?
Look at the Mr. Smith effect. I just hit my tooth with my water. Like they're still like they're
Yeah.
getting at. So this is example. This
Yeah.
is Mr. Smith.
Yeah,
Mr. Smith just came out of nowhere and just hit me in my tooth.
through you,
Right.
through you,
Got to me through my water bottle.
through you, through your nervous system. So,
Right.
so, and this is esoteric stuff, right? So it's deep, guys. It's not just about the virus, a virus. This is about our freedoms and
As a being.
the as a being, as a soul.
Right.
This is
That's why
a battle
Biden
for-
isn't lying whenever he says this is a vote for the soul of the nation. Like he's trying to take it. Y'all think he's trying to save it? He has never once said he's going to save the soul of the nation. He said this is a battle for the soul of the nation. He has it on a sign. Go look it up.
Yep. I've seen that.
They're trying to take it, not save it.
Yeah, so what's happening? So the Mr. Smith effect. What's happening is people are being activated once their beliefs are challenged through fear.
Yeah.
So these people that are in fear, that are wearing the mask everywhere, driving and exercising and outside, because they're afraid. And I see where the fear is coming from, so I choose not to live in that fear.
Right.
I see people are being manipulated.
Lowers your immune system.
I'm trying to they're trying to manipulate us.
Right. They want to make us feel bad.
So we're rising up, and the people are being activated, and it's the people that are firing back at you, disrespecting. I'm hearing names. I'm being called names, and it's really a bad time right now for some people.
Yeah.
And we're being challenged.
Right.
And it's not a bad time for us because we know the bigger picture, but
Right.
we know it's not going to be a smooth ride.
Right.
And that's what happened.
Right.
So I was talking about that. I was talking about these people are being activated before we started recording, and
Because I was getting activated too.
Yeah.
I had my Texas State comptroller. I'm dealing with this lady over the
Yeah.
phone, and she's
these are
coming at me all
This is
types of ways. So him and I are both feeling the exact same type of energy where we're just like, whoa,
It's an attack energy.
yeah,
And that's what the topic was, psychic attacks.
Right.
So these people are being mildly possessed.
right,
And it's the mind, it's the ego that just overcomes the good in you and just makes you snap back. And that's what's happening to us. And it's happening through these people that are living in fear. They're living in this low vibration. And once you're in a low vibration, that these entities will attach to
because
you.
that's where they are. You lower yours, here they are in the basement,
They're
and
sucking
then
you.
they attach to you and they link up through like some type of a quantum neural connection where they can jack into the suit of the 3D human being and start poking at you and start fucking with you.
When that's in your mind.
Right. And that's that whole connection with us being connected to all of it. And so it's just us fucking with us. So the thing that would so
the weird thing,
Yeah.
dude, was I was talking about that, and once I said these people, these people being mildly possessed, and then Buddy comes in, Buddy Love, my dog, comes in, and it just Harold calls him out. I was like, dude, Buddy, did you just let that out, dude? Like,
yeah.
and I was like, ugh, fucking bro,
He
did you
thought
fucking fart,
thought
dude?
I did it.
Dude, you fucking sulfur.
I was like, I know I
farted.
smelt it,
Dude.
but he's not going to call himself
Hey,
out.
you call I thought you blamed my dog, dude. And so I don't think it was Buddy because he doesn't fart like that. I've never smelled that.
And it's the same thing. If you go on some of these paranormal shows, when they go into certain places, they smell something really rancid,
Yes.
rotten, And so Buddy Love could have been coming in as a, hey, and that's kind of what we got from it is like, oh, the shit's here. The shit's here right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's transmute it and push through it and see whatever we got to do to expand ourselves and get right through this situation.
Yeah, dude. We recognize that it wasn't Buddy and it wasn't you. It was
right. It
this
was
evil.
you. we never came back
It
to
was
Romy.
me,
Fucking
Harold.
Romy set us up this whole
It was
time.
me this whole time.
Fucking Biden. No, I don't even know why I said that. But
It was me, Austin.
it wasn't y'all two. And then we moved on.
So
Right.
What do you think?
So yes, I agree with Romy, and I know it didn't come from Romy's direction. I believe our animals are here and assist in showing us or giving us some type of a guidance into I think the real play here is learning how to transmute energy or integrate it or kind of navigate through it or whatever it may be. Like maybe it's just a bumpy road. Maybe it's something that needs to be pulled in completely and flashed into light, like putting it in the frying pan or something. But I don't know, man. We were almost at the tail end of like, okay, man, so he busted out the bowl, the bowls, right? Or what did you have?
No, I was.
You were doing the Palo Santo.
We smelt. Yeah, I was doing the Palo Santo and we
Right.
smelt.
You were already lighting up the Palo Santo before.
No, I was lighting like the blue candle.
Oh, okay.
I was lighting the blue candle, and we smelled.
And look,
and
sorry, but we're doing this right in front of y'all right now. So
Yeah,
this
this
is like
happened,
real
like,
time. This is real time stuff. We're not.
It happened like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, we smelt it, and then that's when I recognized that, hey, dude, this is like actually
Okay, that's
probably
right.
dark energy.
That's
dude.
when you grab the Palo
That's
Santo.
it. Then I started saying, hey, we are infinite beings. We don't allow
Yeah.
your presence. And I started kind of
Yeah, just like pushing his field out and communicating and expressing what we,
our protection.
right.
Expanding our protection.
Right.
And so our psychic protection.
Yeah.
So what happened?
I had an energy surge that came through me, and I was prompted to do light language. I don't know, whatever we want to call it. I just feel like it's a mix of all of me. Knowing that all of me is part of so many different ancestral lines, and galactic stuff and all types of things. So I feel like it's my true essence, and it just comes through. And the vision was not just to push all of this out, but to know that on a high scale, this negative stuff comes to you because it's hurt, it's out of balance, it's out of phase, and it would want nothing more than to be in phase. And so I handle myself, and I teach, and I talk about trying to be a transmuter and hold your energy as you are always going to be okay if something comes and tries to attack you. In the grandest scheme of things, what I was doing, what I was envisioning, what I was feeling was just push. It was saying, you know what? Come on, you're feeding into me, and I'm going to do nothing but switch you to light. I'm going to polarize you, and but then it was also like I'm kind of done with that, right? So at the end, it was so I spoke the whatever was coming through, and then I started speaking English, and I don't even remember what I was saying. But
yeah,
remember?
I do. You were saying you're not going to expand them; you're going to swallow them, and
oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to eat them whole. Sorry, I got a little. I mean, it was not like a eat them whole, like I'm going to crunch them and make them feel bad about it. It was like I'm going to pull in the darkness and polarize it because that is how powerful I am, and that's how I felt in that moment.
that's what I got out of it too when you said that. I didn't think you were like
right. It wasn't like I'm
catch up, bro. Like demons, right?
While you
quick.
dip them,
demon dip, demon dip over here. Devil's dip. So yeah, dude, like you started doing the light language, man. Like I've heard you do the light language when we had the experience in Kerrville.
Yeah.
The Lights in Kerrville episode.
Yeah.
And it sounded the same, but there was probably 20 times the energy. And I recognized what was happening, and I knew you were channeling this light language for protection, and to get rid of whatever entities were trying to attack us.
Yeah.
And these entities have been trying to attack us in the past few days, or any time that we speak our truth. And that's what's happening with this Mr. Smith effect, is we speak our truth and things get activated. Right. So that's what happened here in this studio. And during your light language, I started doing my part with the breathing, the breath work. And I started using my energy, the energy in my hands to push in the light while you were doing this. So I was filling this room with the super brightest protective light that I could imagine with my mind's eye. Yeah. And I saw it. And so that was me holding space for you while you did your work.
It felt great. Every time that happens, you know, you saw I get super emotional and I tear up, but that's part of the energy. That's part of that source of, you know, channeling is just this connection to the divine and feeling that the divine is working through me. And just to balance things out, I don't wish to push my energy on anything else, but sometimes when things, like if you take your middle spectrum here and, you know, things are way over here, you got to push it sometimes a little bit past this point so we can have a bounce back. Things usually have a correction. They can push past a certain point and then they're going to correct and settle into the spot. I know this because I see how things, when they are malleable, that's what they do, is there's some type of a little flex with it. And so I try to be as flexible as possible and just let whatever just come through me. And that's what happened in that point. And it feels really great. I love it. I always advise, I try to teach this just to let energy flow through you in whatever way it can. And I get, little by little, I get more and more comfortable to be more outspoken about it. I do wish to do something like that in front of a large crowd. I do wish to be on microphones that have everything set up to frequencies or whatever where I can go and just, I'm not going to do it.
I wanted to record it, dude, like when it was happening.
Yeah. And I mean, if that happens again, I gave Romy permission to go ahead and do that. If
and same note, if I start channeling,
cool.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's what we did before we got started, and you know, I feel more light and airy and fairy, and also before I didn't even have that plugged in, so now that's plugged in. So we're just, you know, we're in this sacred space right now, communicating through you guys, creating a sacred space within your own little bubble, right? So, you know, I want y'all to feel that. I want y'all to feel the toroidal fields connecting and creating a sacred space wherever you're at watching this. I want you to feel safe. Sorry, I do get emotional, but this is, so when I do get, so I had this happen one day. I got to talk about this real quick. So I was doing a one-on-one session with an old high school friend of mine. And when I get to a point where I start speaking about what I'm creating for the future for my children and how I see humans playing and what I'm creating and how this is so for just about everyone, because it is a diverse thing, but it's so, I don't know, I see it and I feel it. And when I talk about it and I talk about the work that I've done, I'm proud of myself. And I'm proud of the people that I see doing their work, and I get emotional. And so I started crying on this one-on-one session. Me crying, not her. But it's fine. It's because I show my vulnerable side, because that's my lotus flower is just opening to expand. And but what I was guided to do was do some real intense breathing. I was like, it started coming through these emotions, but then I started channeling it into a breath, and it calmed, you know, the chokiness, and it opened up the throat chakra. And so I was able to speak, you know, because when I get emotional, like I get choked up here and I'm like, I can't talk right. Some people were like crying and they're like, and they're talking about it. And I'm like, man, I can't, I don't cry like that. My throat just gets caught up. So, but when I do this intentional deep breathing and stuff and moving the energy, it opens up and then I'm able to speak again.
That's alchemy at its best, bro.
Right. And then I even during the session, I was like, whoa, because that was my first time trying that.
Man, you removed your block through breath work.
Right there.
In a blue session. Next time, blue.
Right. Yeah.
Throat chakra.
Yeah. I probably was because
Because you know. I don't have to tell you. Come on, man.
y'all think blue, so think colors. That's why we try to invoke the colors that we use, the sounds. I mean, it's everything. It's a whole multi-dimensional approach to manifesting
And whole health, body health, and mind and body and spirit.
yeah.
All
And that's
that.
how we're able to move through these, what feels right now as an attack. And I always just try to transmute it with saying, no, you know what? You are coming to me for a reason. I've done this for a long time. Jehovah's Witness, they come by the house and they're like, I'm here to tell you about something. And I'm like, no, I think you're here to hear me tell you about something. I think you needed to come by here because I got to tell you something. I don't know. I don't need to know what you know. I've heard that old story. It's cool, right? But you said you wouldn't help me build a garden in the neighborhood when I told you I got a project I'm working on, and would y'all help? And you said no, because Jehovah's Witness does it all over the world, so why would he help? I'm like, bro, you needed to hear me tell you that you're kind of an ass. Like, where's your mind at? You won't. I said, you won't help? I said, really? You won't help in our own neighborhood? Y'all's church is right down the block, and y'all won't help.
Wow.
And so he came to hear from me. I didn't need to hear what he had to say.
Yeah.
He didn't take me to a higher vibing situation.
Yeah.
Anyway, woo-wee.
Let's tell these people, our listeners, some psychic protection tools.
All right, I'll let
Yeah,
what you got in your tool bag? Reach in there.
I'll start
What's the
with
first one?
mine. I like to, with your mind's eye, with your imagination, I like to create a golden bubble around my aura, a big gold bubble. You can make it whatever color you want, really, but gold is more masculine. You can throw some silver in there for some feminine, so gold and silver if you like.
Don't mind the fly. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Flies around here.
Uh-oh.
It's the Biden fly.
Biden fly. Where's the Biden fly? I see it right there, dude. Oh, oh, that's funny.
It's our friend.
So
He's gonna tell. He's the fly on the wall.
I wish he would just land on one of us.
He's an incarnation of a being that was like, I'd like to be a fly on the wall in their conversation. Here you are, buddy. Here. You got your opportunity.
He's not that
Soak
fly.
it up. I don't understand what they're saying.
So oh yeah,
The
so
golden bubble.
golden bubble,
A little bit of
protection.
silver for feminine.
Yeah, and then fill it up, dude, with your widest, brightest protective light on the inside.
And how would you like to fill it up with your breath?
With the exhale.
Right.
So you
Yeah.
breathe into
Like
your
you're blowing
heart
up a bubble.
from your heart,
Right. Breathe it into your heart.
and then from out the heart, blow.
And,
it
yeah.
out.
Push out. Make sure that your bubble emanates from your heart, not your mouth.
Yeah, you want to be from the heart in this
Yeah.
in this process. So yeah,
Because the heart, if you look at the chakras, is in the middle. So how do you create balance? You spin it in the middle. Come from the heart. What are those things? A fidget spinner.
oh man, that's what I feel on my hands, dude. Fidget
Yeah.
spinner, like when my hands activate.
Oh, like a little whirly.
no, in my palms, bro.
Yeah. I like doing that with some of my pyramids that I've made. Like I
Oh,
go
you
like
can
that.
feel it, yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
a little wind. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I feel that.
I made this?
I feel that with my hands actually. When
Yeah, you can too.
I can feel that.
Practice at home. There we go.
Yeah, try this.
This is my part too. So,
Go for it. Protection.
yeah, for protection, because really, for me, personally, I don't like the word protection. That's just me. I always like to use the. I don't really like to dive into the etymology. I'm not that technical. I just go with like a feeling, and protection to me always feels like you got to put your guard up, and so. When the universe hears protection, they're like, "Oh, protect? You want to protect? Well, yeah. Protect. Come on, you want to protect? And it's like, all right, protect. Oh, protect. Okay, protect.
Okay.
So for me, it's just about raising the vibration to kind of just be that ultimate being that kind of pulls everything in, and just like because we are the light and the night. To be a complete magnet, you must be negative and positive to be completely balanced, right? When you look at a magnet, it's like on my device here, when I put the spheres in there, I threw I threw your powder. Your powder's in here.
Oh, okay.
Right. So when I threw the powder, when it was still like raw, it was like
the black iron oxide.
Yeah. So I was hoping it would keep that in the resin, but it just kind of laid everything flat. I took some pictures so you can kind of see where the magnetic field comes in and out with the iron. Yeah. So I threw it on there. Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Right. So, all we're trying to be, because we are electromagnetic frequency devices.
At your service.
Right. Exactly. What is that?
Cryon.
At your service.
I'm here at magnetic service.
I am Cryon.
I am Cryon.
Of the magnetic. He's got a really nice voice.
He does, man. I really dig the codes.
He's good at whispering with tone. It's hard to whisper with tone.
His microphone is wonderful.
Yeah, $1,000 microphone.
Cryon.com.
But I like to take the energy and integrate it and kind of put it, to me, it feels like you're putting the energy in its place. Where you're like, you know what, this is where you're at right now. I'm going to pull you in and I'm going to put you over there. Okay? Because that's where you belong. Until they can ride, like basically, this is what I'm seeing. Let me see if I can explain this. And I don't know if I've done it before on one of the past podcasts, but I want to try to hit it home because I don't think I did last time.
Do it again.
All right, so in your core, you're vibrating like this, right? And then as you go out, as your field goes out, it starts to, right? It goes boom, slows down. It starts to create like, the further away that it goes. Just keep that vision. And so negative things are jumping across and wanting to be polarized there. For me, I want to look at it as, you're wanting to be put in place. And, right. So basically what you do is you take that energy that actually belongs over here because it's moving slower.
Right.
It's just coming from somewhere else and saying, please help me, put me in my place. And then once you can put it in its place where it actually has a resonant frequency, then it can actually see where it is at. And if it wants to ride the wave back to higher vibrations, it is now harmonized and can take a harmonic flow to higher vibrations.
Right.
Or fucking get jolted like most of us are doing right now.
Yeah.
Boom! Vibrate higher, please. I'm going to hit you with a ton of bricks of vibrate higher, you motherfucker. Sorry, guys. I'm just like really feeling it today.
Yeah, it's the times, dude. It's the people are polarized, man, and it's sad to see because it's it's our friends, dude. It's our family, man, and I just and they feel
loved ones.
They feel differently,
Right.
and it's and they feel differently about us and people that are trying to spread the truth and that have good intentions and do the research. We do the research. We've been down the path. Right. We see we've developed what we have to be here right now.
The frustration for me is the lack of honoring who I am. Like they want me to honor who they are and all this stuff from a place of imbalance, and I see that within them because they're literally like, if you're walking around and every situation in your life is like throwing you off balance and you're fucking reaching for the nearest person to like reach out and you're pulling on their shirt because you're just walking through life, you're not eating right, you're all over the fucking place, right? And so when you're operating like that, it's hard to, like, I look for the ones that can hold their shit together. And that's their example. Man, I was going somewhere with this, but I think I just lost my train of thought.
Dude, I think that was me. My bad. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I know it.
I was like,
I know. I saw that and I was like, oh, hi.
I know. That was me, man. My bad.
No, it's all good. It's all
you
good.
got psychically attacked by me. Be gone. Whoa. Be gone, darkness. Be gone.
But, I want them to honor us. Like these are people more than likely that have like seen us before all this stuff, and we're like, they know us, and they're like, man, you got a lot of crazy theories, but dude, you're usually right about this and that. Like they see us and they're like, hey man, you're doing good, or your business is doing good, or you have that great opportunity where you're doing something for the community, and we're out here like doing it.
Oh, you're advocate for human trafficking. Oh, that's great,
all
dude.
these things.
Well, guess who's trafficking the fucking humans?
Yeah, the ones that we're not stupid. Like it's honor us, but we see everyone that when they're walking around and they're literally out of balance. I can't honor that. I'm trying to help put them back into phase and figure it out. But see, look, we're close, right? We got November 3rd.
Yeah.
And so that's when like the last day you can vote, but that doesn't mean we're gonna know who won by then, right?
No, it's going to be a fucking shit show, dude.
Right.
It's not going to be pretty, man. That's
Right.
why I voted yesterday.
Yeah.
It's going to be,
I'm trying to figure out my time to vote, and it's how many days do I have left? It's from the 13th to what?
the
Anyway.
3rd.
Okay. Oh, all the way. It's now.
Oh, for early voting. Oh, I don't know.
No.
I don't know when early voting ends.
All right.
But I know it's longer than normal this time around.
Okay. Right. And allow everybody to come in
Yeah.
spaced out. But I don't know. We're going through a shift right now, and everybody's out of balance because they're getting hit from everywhere. They need to center, ground, do the breath work. These are the tools that we're trying to let y'all know. Just how to integrate yourself. Oh, that's what we're going to say. Feeling energy. That's like knowing where your chi ball is, getting to know your energetic field, doing the breath, and then like going in a very quiet place and like feeling that chi ball, right?
Right.
And also going at home in a quiet place and then using, knowledge of like meridian points and how energy comes out of the body and stuff, and play with that. I think getting to know that takes you away from everything that's happening outside of yourself, where you're getting to know who the fuck you are, who and what you are. Oh shit, I'm a fucking energy being.
Right.
Buzz. Oh wow, look at what that did. Oh my god. So that's my techniques, and getting into nature and like breathing in the air and listening to the birds and listening to nature go by, or even your neighborhood. Like I like to sit in my neighborhood and hear everybody doing construction in the neighborhood. They're adding on to their home, wing, like saws and everything going on. Everybody's working, everybody's moving. Here's somebody mowing their lawn, on the other side of you, but you have birds coming in. So at least that's how my backyard is. Hopefully yours is similar or better. But get out in nature, commune with natural frequencies because you're nature.
Yes.
Yeah, those are my techniques. Ground, earth, meditate, breathe, drink good water, go get a salad that day. If you're feeling down, don't get a steak. That's a pork steak and pork chop. No, go get something that do whatever. Go on to your phone and say, what causes a higher vibration in my reality, or some shit like that. And then watch video of something that tells you about turmeric and garlic, or breathing or anything. There's so many tools. Go find one for yourself.
Yeah. The ultimate protection, bro, is, you're right, is high vibe.
Yeah, right.
Do what you can,
to just
everything
be above
you can to be, and just to get past it, to get over it, to not get triggered. That's what we mean when we say activated.
I was going to say that earlier. I was like, you mean triggered?
Yeah, do not get activated.
Right.
And
don't let their activation cause your activation.
Yeah, I mean it happens to the best of us. It happened to me yesterday.
Right.
And it is happening, and we're all human. We're all beings of energy, and we can transmute this energy. It's not going to last long. So once we recognize what it is, then we can. The sooner we recognize what it is, the better it'll be, because we can just get over it. Fucking get over it.
Get over it. Like breathe, man.
Exactly.
Breathe through it.
And I practice that. I'm not perfect.
But
always I'm
adding
getting
tools.
better. I'm getting better, and I'd like to say I'm pretty damn good. At recognizing this stuff now, and so if you're one of those that actually listens to our podcast from our Facebook page, that opposes our views and whatnot, and you're here, 50 minutes in, we thank you for listening, and opening your mind, definitely. And we know your heart is open, because we've talked about all
you wouldn't
this
be here
already.
if it wasn't.
So yeah, thank you. And if you're not listening, we want to send all the compassionate energy out to you. We pray that you will see a bigger picture, because right now people are not seeing the bigger picture, and those are the ones that need the most prayers and the most good positive energy, and
to bring balance into their lives so they can actually make a clear thought.
So again, high vibe, and just do everything you can just to be in a good mood. That's basically life 101, because that loose energy is the energy that
it's a killer.
You admit when you're in a low vibration, and that's what the bad guys feed off of.
Yep.
The energy.
They'll see it. You threw chum out in the waters. Don't throw that loose chum.
Yeah. So that being said, we thank you so much for tuning in today. This was an exciting episode.
Yeah.
And
we want y'all to love always
in all ways
from now
until the end of days.
Peace.
Very good, baby.